I'm getting the message that you're on a journey, because the cloak is it's also resembling protection, but I'm also getting, it's a hero's cape. You're on a journey, but you're at a crossroads right now. In this moment in time, you're at a crossroads, and you're not sure what decision to make. But I'm getting that whatever decision you make, it's already meant for you. I'm getting Matrix. I can't remember the quote exactly, but it was the scene between Neo and this older black lady. I think she's the Oracle or something, and they're at a house, and she said, you already know what decision you're going to make. The question is, or the meaning behind it is, you're here to find out why you made the decision. That is it. I'm getting that so strongly, and that might make you feel that you don't have any control, but you do have control. Just like you have free will to make the decision. But the thing is, you're already meant for the path that your soul has chosen. That's what I'm strongly getting. I'm strongly getting that scene from The Matrix. If you've not seen The Matrix, I highly recommend watching that. I'm getting that message really strongly. You already know what decision you're going to make. So don't dwell on it too much. Don't think on it too much. Don't give yourself too much pressure either. And I'm getting with this clock, you're giving yourself a lot of pressure to make this decision, but I think you already know what decision you're going to make with the crossroads. And you're thinking, oh, I need to hurry up and make this decision, but you don't have to, because I think you already have the answer. That is why. And with this cloak, this is you, and you're looking very poised and elegant and sophisticated with this cloak. I really love this card, but I don't fully resonate with the text right now. That's not the message that I'm getting. I'm getting that you've adorned this cloak, you're ready to go on an adventure, but you're at a crossroads. But the message that's coming through is you have already made the decision, but you're still doubting whether it's right for you or not. But the cards are saying do it. And yes, with the shadow figure, there's something holding you back from making this decision. And I think it's something to do with past trauma, past pain. Take it how it resonates, by the way, take it how it resonates. So these two cards look scary, but it's not. The cards over are very positive. This is the current situation I'm picking up on right now. You're holding back on making the decision because you're afraid that it would repeat the past suffering cycle the past pain cycle that you've just been through, or you've been through a while ago, some time ago. That is what I'm getting. Hence, the silent curse is unspoken pain or past experience is still affecting you. And the shadow figure is something I feel that's holding you back. It's your shadow self that's preventing you from making this decision, even though you know what decision to make, you know which choice to make. But I'm getting that you're not going to be making this decision. You're not going to be in the place where you were before, if that makes any sense. You've shed your old self. Whatever that is, you shedded that old self already. And you're not going to go back to before. You've transformed. I'm getting the Phoenix. You've already transformed, and with this new decision, it's going to bring more transformations in. You could be Scorpio, but I'm mostly getting fire energy here, even though the Phoenix represents Scorpio and it's about transformation. But in this case, because it's very fiery, it's about shedding. I'm getting a lot of fire energy. You're ready to do the thing, to make this decision, go for whatever challenges that's going to come with it. So Sag, Aries, Leo. But with the old shedding that you've done, you're worried that that's going to happen again. I'm getting the sense you're worried that's going to happen again, but it's not. It's not going to happen again. That's why with the shadow figure, that is what's holding you back from making this decision, and it's to do with past pain cycles. But again, I'm getting a message that that's not going to happen, so don't feel hold back and just make the decision that you already know you're going to make. And this is the river's crossing. We got the river's crossing. You're going to, what I'm getting here is after making that decision, my throat is at it again. So your throat chakra could have some significance. It could be to do with public speaking. It could be to do with doing social media, or involve some kind of communication in terms of whatever path this is taking. It could be YouTube. I'm getting YouTube, speaking, something to do with verbal. You could be life path 3. That is what I'm getting. And with this reverse crossing, making this decision at the crossroads, you're embarking on this new journey. So the reverse crossing resembles a journey, and it's going to transform you. It's going to take you to a new phase of transformation, and it's going to make you very powerful. For some reason, you could be in the spotlight with this kind of new venture, because I'm getting a lot of fire energy. So something to do with the spotlight, and I'm not getting travel, but travel could be an aspect that linked to your job, but that's not the primary, that's not the message, that's not the strong message I'm getting here, but that could be something you want to do. But fire in terms of, I think I'm getting spotlight, I'm getting, people are going to listen to you, and people are going to agree and think, oh, this person's really articulate, she or he knows what they're saying. And but with the Phoenix, it's mostly transformation. But getting fire energy, but this is transformation. In terms of, it's not the same as the previous pain cycle, but with this new venture, this decision that you're going to make, it's going to bring new experiences and new transformations, but it's not linked to the pain or trauma that you've been through, if that makes any sense. Because I feel that you're holding back because of the trauma, and you're thinking, oh, what if this flops, or what if this has the same outcome that from the previous pain cycle? But it's not. I'm not getting the cards that that's going to happen. In fact, it's going to make you very powerful. It's going to empower you, and it's going to make you feel seen. There's something about spotlight, and maybe you will want to do social media. I'm getting strong in social media. It could be YouTube, could be TikTok, like this. And you're talking to someone, you're talking to an audience. But it's going to make you very powerful. It's going to make you seen. And the cards is just saying, go for it. Go for it. Okay. And this reverse crossing ties the cards very, very, very nicely together, because after making that decision, because you're at a standstill, it's very quiet, and you're frustrated because of the time, you feel compelled to make the decision very quickly, and the cards are saying you already know the decision, so there's no point rushing the decision or thinking, because you already know, in deep down you already know. And this journey is going to very strongly empower you. Just look how powerful this Phoenix is. It's a symbol of power and transformation. I'm getting very powerful energy, and in terms of power, it's very subjective. It could be in terms of wealth, it could be in terms of audience and engagement. So take it how it resonates. I felt really compelled to pull one final message. I've got two. I always get two with these cards. Sometimes it never ceases to amaze me how accurate these are. I just wanted to find a message, and there's no cut here. And I got, there's nothing to worry about, and steady progress. See, I'm not even lying. Okay, so I'm just gonna read it out. There's nothing to worry about. You're safe, and the situation is perfect. It's under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly and through you. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So the text could resonate, but it's the main ones that I think is perfect to end for this particular reading, because you're struggling with making the decision, but I'm getting that you already know the decision to make, but you're held back because of past traumas or pains and regrets, maybe. And it could be something to do with lost time, but I'm not getting that. But it could resonate with the clock, so it really depends. But I'm getting you feel pressure to make this decision, but the decision's already been made. You already know it. And it says there's nothing to worry about, which ties to what I've just said about you're holding back because you think you might enter a repeating cycle of pain that you've just come out of, or it's happened a while ago. But it's saying there's nothing to worry about. You're clearly worried. Whatever it is, that's why you haven't made the decision. So make it. And also steady progress. You're gonna make steady progress with this new venture, this decision. And it's going to be very rewarding for you internally, in your internal and external world, with the Phoenix card, because of transformation. it's going to put in a position of power. I think I'm getting audience, and I think I'm getting speaking as well. It's something doing in the public eye in some way, shape, or form. No matter how, it doesn't matter if it's social media or the arts. Something that puts you in a position of power. And it's very fiery. It's very fire energy. You could be fire sign, or by the fire season, if you will. So think July, August time. Something significant would happen. You get the recognition that you desire.